Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up, DT? What's up? What's up? Let's talk. Let's actually talk. Today is the day where we talk. Just give me 1 second. Second. All done. All done. All done. Okay. We're here. We're here. We're here. Let's talk. Let's talk. Like, I honestly want to talk about the World Cup. There is nothing else to talk here right now. Right? Pardon my dress. I'm not in my casuals. I just returned from a movie. And I honestly and ironically want to talk about what is going on with the World Cup. When's the World Cup? Everything. We'll talk about everything. We'll go through it. We'll go through it. We'll go through it right now. Right now on stream, we'll go through it. Right? We'll read the entire article and we'll break everything down. Okay? We'll read everything step by step and we'll break everything down. Right? Firstly, what is the World Cup, right? What is the World Cup about? The World Cup is about Overwatch 2, the game that we love, right? The game that we love, the game that we have adored, and we have literally invested time in, right? Now, there's some things that Blizzard has done which is not cool, if you ask me. It is not cool, if you ask me, though, right? Nah, you don't hate this game. No one hates this game. No one hates this game. No one. Like literally, there is no one that hates this, right? You can't grind. You have bad internet. You have Odissas and Hogs running wild. You will have Sojourn one clicking on your head. You will have Widow standing in fucking Africa and clicking on your head. But still, somehow, we find a way to log into this fucking game every day and grind. I don't know how or why. I don't know why we do that to ourselves, but we do it, right? We do it, right? But it is what it is, boys. It is what it is. We have to talk about the World Cup. We have to make a team for Team India because Team India is apparently one of the 36 teams. Holy fucking shit, man. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I am happy though. I'm actually happy that this is happening. It's something that we have worked for, right? It's something that we have worked for. It's something that we have really worked hard for, right? We have literally grind the shit out of this game. Okay. Let's go to the link real quick, okay? Let's go to the link. Right. Okay. Okay. Let's watch what this is about, right? Let's read it out. In 2023, the fifth Overwatch World Cup competition will crown the first World Cup champions in 2019. Who won the 2019 World Cup? United States. Anyway, reigning champions United States and three-time winner South Korea will try to build on the legacy with another gold medal. But the launch of Overwatch 2 brings new competitors to the scene. We are one of the new competitors, by the way. We are one of them. You want to accept it or not, but we are. Because we are one of the 36 teams selected by Blizzard, right? And trust me, I am reading this with you and I'm breaking it down live. Like, I have not read this at all. I asked EJR to read it for me, but I think he's asleep. The dude has been streaming for really long hours. But we'll just read it out, whatever it is. It's time to meet the new. It's time to meet your competing countries and regions. Right. Right. World Cup trials and online qualifiers, competing countries and regions. So all the regions and stuff and countries and participating nations will be right here, right now, right? The program will consist of 3 conferences, each with 2 separate groups of 6 countries and regions. These countries and regions have been selected on the basis of Overwatch 2 player population data. Dude, Overwatch 2 player population data, no cap. Do we have one of the biggest Overwatch population? Where are they? Where the fuck are those players? Why can't we see them though? In India at least. Where the fuck are they? Anyway, let's go on. In February, competition committee application begins. Additionally, I don't know what competition committee exactly is. I have no clue what that shit means. Okay, application begins. I don't know what application. Additionally, each participating country and region will host World Cup trials over 3 weekends. World Cup trials over 3 weekends in February. February 10 to 12, February 17 19, February 25th, 24 to 26th. Competition committees will be responsible for organizing additional team tryouts in March and finalizing a team of 7 players in April. Oh. So there will be a committee that will be formed, dude. Like, we are not the ones to decide if we are going to send certain players or not. There will be tryouts. Okay. We are not the ones who are going to decide. Like, we cannot, we can nominate ourselves as the committee members for each country, but we cannot select. Like, if I am, if for suppose if I am the committee member, I do not have the privilege of fucking nominating myself on the basis of whatever, like biasness or whatever. Who cares? As long as we have a good Indian team, I don't care. I do not care. Right? In addition to the 36 selected countries and regions, in the 2023 Overwatch World Cup will have a wildcard challenge that will award 4 additional spots for teams to compete. Details around the wildcard challenge will be published in February. In June, teams will compete within their groups to earn one of the 16 spots at the LAN finals. Okay. So it is about a LAN. World Cup is a top 16 LAN. Fine, we broke it down as well. Scheduled to be held in the fall of 2023, which will be around October end or something like that. Mostly it happens during BlizzCon, right? It happens during BlizzCon. So we know that. Okay. Given the current dynamics in China, and that because China has lost its Overwatch playing rights because of their publisher or some shit has the contract has been terminated or ended. Now they're looking for a new publisher, and that will happen sooner rather than later. China will have Overwatch live again in their fucking country. That will happen. That will happen. So don't worry about China. China will somehow get into the World Cup and play. So should not worry about them as well. And a team from China has always performed very well, including 2 second place finishes in the last 2 Overwatch World Cups. A team from China will receive a direct invitation to the group. Sure, man. There will be no World Cup trials in China, and the team will not compete in the online qualifiers. Okay. The tryouts process in China will differ from that of the other countries. We'll share more information to the players in the China region regarding their process directly. Okay, we don't care. We don't care about that. This is not something that we need to care about. As an Indian Overwatch player, we don't need to care about this thing. Okay, let's just quickly head on to the next part. Breakdown of the teams, by the way. It gets really fucking interesting, by the way. It gets really interesting and very spicy here. Okay, you just you know just hang on and fasten your seatbelts and see what happens here. Right? America A. Right? Countries that are already selected is Canada because of XQC, 100%. Like, they have good players, 100%, but I mean, of course, like, if you look at the general population, I think Canada will have one of the highest population of people playing Overwatch and the highest SR as well. But XQC is one of the, what do you call it? Main faces of the fucking country. So they will be there. Costa Rica, not sure. I don't know. I have no clue about Costa Rica. Guatemala? Oh, how? Like, I have no clue, man. What? Guatemala? Like, okay, I don't know, man. Maybe they have crack players over there. Mexico, yeah, for sure. Puerto Rico, I have no, like, this is one country that I don't even know if Puerto Rico is a country. Like, my geography might be really fucking weak, man. Is Puerto Rico is a country? Puerto Rico. It's an unincorporated territory. Okay, dude. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I remember India playing a football match against Puerto Rico, so they might be a country, dude. Whatever. Like, that is the thing to say. I don't know how Puerto Rico made it to the list. Anyway, fuck it. United States, of course. I'm not even comparing anything. I'm just saying there's no comparison already. I'm not even comparing. What? There's no comparison. I'm not even comparing. I'm just saying. Costa Rica, I don't know. I have no clue about players in Costa Rica. I have no clue about players in Puerto Rico, but I somehow know some Mexican players who play the game. Of course, United States, Canada, uh, again, Guatemala is something that I don't know about. So three of here I have no clue. Costa Rica, I don't know. Guatemala, I don't know. Puerto Rico, I don't know. I am not saying that Blizzard has made something like, is this a controversial thing on their end? It might be just general Overwatch population over there. I don't know. But I personally have no clue over here, and I do not fucking want to comment on it. I don't know. Argentina will have a good team, of course. Brazil will have a good team. Chile, again, I'm not sure. Colombia, I'm not sure. Ecuador and Peru, maybe Ecuador. I don't know about Peru, man. But the thing is, I don't know about these countries. Doesn't mean that these countries will not have cracked and top 500, top 10, top 100 players. They will not have that. Yeah, like doesn't mean that they'll not have that. Okay, so they might have really good players, and we can go ahead and witness them in the World Cup itself when the qualifiers and stuff like that happens. But right now, it's okay. It's fine. We'll just wait and watch, man. We'll wait and watch what happens with those countries. We'll have to, like, at the end of the day, we'll have to wait and watch. It's about the countries that are, at the end of the day, that will take part, right? Whatever. Maybe the Overwatch population is higher on these countries. I don't know, but they have to put in South American countries. So America be South American countries, and I think these are the South American. Again, guys, if you know what a World Cup stands for, they don't always select the best countries. They select the best countries from the fucking continent, right? So if you look at uh, the football World Cup when it happens, there are very good countries in Europe that do not make it to the final. They will beat Asian countries hands down if given a game, if given a time, right? So if suppose Norway, who could not qualify for the fucking World Cup in the FIFA World Cup, if they play against, suppose, in the likes of Saudi Arabia, right? Right? On a given day, on paper, Norway beats Saudi Arabia every single time, right? But that doesn't work. That doesn't work in the World Cup logic, because World Cup logic is about inclusivity and all the continents playing with equal amount of representatives from all the continents, right? So I think they will need good representatives from all continents so that the spread of the game increase. That is what they are looking for here. That is what I feel, and that is what is true, probably. So America B will be South America. They'll be putting these things out. Yeah. Europe and Middle East. Europe and Middle East, it gets pretty spicy here. It gets pretty spicy here. Very fucking spicy. Uh, so EMEA. What's up, Rohan? What's up, Rohan? What's up? What's up, Shweta? Okay. So EMEA is kind of what do you call it? The A part of Europe. Okay, and in no such order, A, B. I don't think they have divided in East or West. I don't know if that is East or West or something. I have no clue because I don't remember the map of Europe. Maybe it's East or West because Saudi Arabia is coming in EMEA B, so it's the western part of Europe, right? Or the eastern part of Europe. So I think EME B is the eastern part and EME A is the eastern part. I don't know. Again, I'm guessing. Don't hate me for it. I have no clue how they have divided A and B. They might be random. I'm the best DPS in India, no cap. Okay. But you're not in India, so we can't really do anything about it. Even if you were, can't really do anything. Might be the best DPS. Like you have changed your country. Not officially, but you're living in some other country, so we. I know. Yeah, I know because possibly the only two players that were good for Team India in the Overwatch World Cup last time were like Vatsal, Nightmare 2K, and like Vatsal or Nightmare, like, aka Nightmare 2K and Kcot. He is Indian, but he's living in Canada. Yeah, so we can't do much about it. Anyway, so EMEA is Belgium, France, Great Britain, Italy, Netherlands, Spain. I personally know a lot of players from each of the countries over there, including Belgium and France. Like I know players who are like cracked, right? Like I can name players from those countries who are like absolutely insane at the game, and they have one of the strongest pools for them to qualify. So it is. I thought Thailand something. Nah, nah, nah. He's from Canada. He VPNs over to Indian fucking servers and plays on 200. I don't know how or why. Why is the right question. EMEA B. EMEA B. Okay. Uh, Germany, Norway, Poland, Saudi Arabia, Sweden, and Turkey. Ah, this is a tough group. But now things get real spicy. Things get real spicy here. Things get real spicy here. Teams like Finland, teams like fucking Iceland, teams like Denmark haven't made it to the group. He's playing OW2. His name is Rip Juice. He's playing. He's always online. He's always playing. He's always in my lobby. Somehow that dude helps me with my queue time. He doesn't queue with me, but he helps me queue faster. I don't know. But now it gets really fucking spicy, bro. There is literally no Finland, no Denmark, no Iceland. They have really fucking good Overwatch players, including Overwatch League players. Now, I don't know what to say. Yeah, right. True. Nice. Thanks for the help. I don't know what happens to those European countries because they had to choose. And I have no clue if Turkey has more players playing than Finland or maybe Denmark or Iceland. This is really difficult. This is really difficult for like Finnish players and Danish players. I don't know how that is going to happen. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work around like that. So it becomes really spicy in the Europe and Middle East, where those teams can't take part. They'll only be able to take part through the fucking wild card, man. And that is sad because wild card will be for all regions and there'll be some very prominent nations missing out who have Overwatch League, right? And that is something to look out for. The region that we are concerned about, APAC. APAC A, Chinese Taipei, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Japan, Philippines, and South Korea. Literally every single one of them, including Chinese Taipei, which look the weakest in the group, have really fucking strong players and they can do anything. Like on a given day, they can do anything. South Korea, we know the strongest in the group, and they'll just I don't know, maybe steamroll everyone else. But for the next two slots, I think it'll be a huge fight between everyone else. APAC B. APAC B is where we are concerned about. Only two slots, two teams qualify from this. We are one of the weakest, like we are one of the weakest, like BBB. So from these B tier teams, only two qualify to the final lands, and we have to face Australia, Malaysia, New Zealand, Singapore, and Thailand. Thailand, 100% insane players. They have insane players, including the likes of Mickey. I don't know if he's gonna play or not, but yeah, he's insane. Overwatch League player. Singapore, I don't know anyone like on the name basis, but they might have. They'll have some crack players as well. New Zealand as good as Australia, I guess. Malaysia, maybe something that we can look up to as someone that we can beat. I don't know personally. Like again, I'm saying on the basis of what I know, right? And I don't know a lot about Malaysia. Ireland and SG qualify. GG go next. No, SG don't qualify that easy, man. Well, I'm gonna hit my shatters though. I'm not gonna fail my shatters at the fucking World Cup. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna miss my shatters on the fucking World Cup stage. That is not gonna happen. Right? But it's not about me carrying, it's about five people carrying the fucking game, man. This is going to be tough. I'm gonna be honest, India got no chance. Imagine thinking shatters are the only problem with ping. So narcissistic. Well, I will talk about myself a bit. Why not? There are a lot of other things that come into play, man. Like if they're playing on 10 ping, like Widow will headshot. Our Widow cannot headshot back. So there'll be a lot of things, man. But right now it's because there was a comment called Shine Carries. I just said about I was just responding to that. Trying to Nightmare 2K back to the game for World Cup? No. Currently in the present state, we have better tanks than Nightmare 2K. And whoever was the second good player, I think K-Cot. Yeah, you can't just bring players out of nowhere who haven't touched the game in a while and just ask them to play a fucking World Cup, man. That is not how things work. This is not fucking I don't know, man. Like some kind of a movie scene going on here. Shatter is one of the strongest ults, but Ryan is one of the weakest characters, so what? Again, it's not just about Shatter that we're talking about. We're talking about a lot of things. Talking about a lot of things here. Talking about a lot of things. Like what the meta determines. Nishan, which country do you think are the favorites? Name three of them. For three of them for what? Favorites for what? From which group? So America A will get 3 slots. EMEA will get 3 slots. APAC A will get 3 slots. We'll get 2 slots. To take the cup, India, India, and India. The top 3 teams to take the World Cup. I think these are the 3 teams that take the World Cup. So either it's India. The second is, I think, again, I think it's kind of India. Third, I think India. Yeah. So if we don't believe, guys, who else will? If we don't believe, who will? It's not about getting a message. It's about sending the message out there, out loud. The top 3 teams to get the fucking cup, top 3 countries, has to be India. And India, then India. Why? Why should I choose 2 other countries that I don't care about? Why? I just care about my country. That's it. I do not care about any other country. I do not. Honestly, with all due respect to USA, South Korea, China, Spain, France, Belgium, UK, I don't care about them. I do not. They might have top 1 tank. They might have top 1 DPS. I don't care. I do not care. The only thing that I care about this World Cup is sending a message. And it should be the same for all of you. You know, at any stage. If Valorant has such a scene ever will at some point of time, you guys should worry about only Team India and care about only Team India. We are not here to fuck shit up and not here to talk about other countries. The qualifiers are online. Qualifiers are on. Of course, man. Why will they call 36 countries to a fucking LAN? No one will. What is the F for? We all knew this was going to happen. Be really happy that India got a chance and other countries didn't. There are so many countries with fucking owl players, top 10 players, top 100 players that haven't got a chance. We don't have a single player. We don't have a single fucking player in top 500, bro. Not a single fucking player in top 500. All we do is grind on Smurfs, play on alt, play in gold, play in silver. As soon as we hit a fucking rank, why? Why? Why play on Smurf account? What the fuck? I don't get that shit. I honestly don't get that shit. You are forcing your skill ceiling a tier below by yourself. It's not even the game doing that for you. It's you yourself. I started Silver to Master Ramatra because it was a new character. How else am I going to play it? What? And as soon as I realized I'm playing on my same elo, I just stopped. Have you ever seen me play on my alt? The fucking account was not even my alt where I was playing Ramatra. It was a borrowed account. Have you ever seen me on my stream playing on my alt? Never. I will. I am always playing on my main. You guys should too. Dude, Smurfs, don't use Smurf as an excuse to hide behind your so-called ranks, man. It doesn't make sense. Like, you achieved something great. I appreciate, everyone appreciates it. The community likes you for it. But dude, no. No. Don't do that. Wild Rage ke saath I was giving you guys content, man. How else am I supposed to queue with Wild Rage? If you recall, हाँ मैं मेन पे ऑफ कोर्स मैं मेन पे भी खेला और मेरा मेन प्लैट ही है डीपीएस और हाउ एल्स एम आई गोइंग टू गिव यू गाइस कंटेंट एज अ स्ट्रीमर और इवन इफ आई एम प्लेइंग 8-10 games with Wild Rage, I am finishing my current set of 7 or 14 games earlier before queuing up with Wild Rage, and I don't think that matters. My point here not being about if you can play on Smurf or not. My point here is very clear out loud that try and improve, don't hide behind your so-called achieved ranks. How was Pathan? Absolutely garbage. Don't hide behind your ranks, man. Do not. The only time that you have time to hide behind your ranks is once you're done with the game and you have nothing to do and prove to anyone competitively. Countering my point, given how every player's mentality is unique. Okay, Rome wasn't. Okay, let me just understand his point first. You know, it's important that I get his point of view so that we can have a discussion about it. I don't get his point right now. I want to read it. Let me just wait. Rome wasn't built in a day, and so not everyone wants to accomplish things in a hurry. Good things take time, so we use it. Okay, don't mind me asking. You've reached a certain rank on your ball, right? You've reached some rank. You've reached GM5 on your ball, right? Really good. You did well. You climbed, right? All the appreciation for it, everything, right? But now, when you're saying good things take time, so when you're playing on your alt, right, buddy? Arun, you're playing on your alt, right? You play on your alt, right, Arun? So now whenever I see you online by that Ghost Arun account and you're not playing on the Kuhaku account, right? Why? Every 3 games out of 6, I get lobbies that are not master lobbies. I get top 500 lobbies. But you on your Ghost Arun account will not get that same lobby. No. Maybe 3 out of 6 games are master games. But the other 3 are high elo games where I get queued up or sucked up into fucking Korean or Japanese servers, or the Koreans get sucked into my servers to get a fair matchmaking of the ranks. I'm not saying I'm as good. I'm not saying that. That's a different point of view, different perspective. But I get 3 out of 6 games, I do get that lobby where Korean crackhead top 50 DPSs come and roll us, right? And I get to learn something new. But on Ghost Run account, you most definitely are not going to get those games. Kuhaku account, you will get those games. But in Ghost Run account, you will not get those games. That is not, and that is what I've learned about the matchmaking of the SEA. You know, once you're high elo right now, like if you watch my account, what I'm GM4, right? So if I queue on this account right now, right? If I queue on this account now, Okay, fair enough. But that fear, or I don't know if that's fear. I don't know. Maybe I'm not using correct word. Even I am a bit. When I click on go in the final game of the set, I am a lot paranoid. I have like a 6-2 set going on or a 6-3 set going on, or I have a 6-1 set going on, and I have to do something to rank up. Even I feel nervous, and I want the best for myself as well. But that does not supersede the fact that I want to get better at the game. Right? Like I want to get better at the game. That is the priority here. That is here. Hitting ranks on alt accounts or everything else comes below that. Getting better here, just here. There's nothing that supersedes that. And I want to get better. Not on broken characters, but on balanced characters. I want to get better. I want to get better on Monkey. I want to get better on Reinhardt. I want to get better on, I don't know, whatever tank is feasible. I don't care. I just want to get better. I want to sit here and get better. And you know why? Why I want to get better? Because I want to represent. That's it. One word, चोदू ललित, स्मर्फ पे मेन रैंक हिट करना है, ये कैसा नशा है भाई? प्रूव व्हाट ब्रो? It's not my thing. Like I'm not saying that. No, can we not can we have a very sane discussion and not abuse or not I don't know, not flame people? People can have different mentalities. I'm just trying to prove my point of view and understand your point of view. Let's not. You feel the competitive system makes no sense, then that's the GG's, man. That's 100% GG's. Because there is no other way or no other thing that makes sense except competitive. Dude, like players, like I don't know, some top 10 players will have 10 accounts in top 10, but have we achieved that first? Like, can we just close our eyes and just climb the ladder? Can we do that? We can't, right? Reality hits hard. We can't just close our eyes and make an account tomorrow and just hit top 10 and have 10 or 7 accounts in the top 20. We cannot do that. Our main goal should be fucking improving. I am not even going against people or not even speaking for people. I'm just trying to prove a point here that, guys, if you have reached a certain rank, don't hide behind it. Whatever your rank is. कि भाई मैं gold पहुंच गया, मैं plat पहुंच गया, मैं नहीं खेलूंगा इस account पे. That's a fucked up mentality. There's nothing to prove. You have reached and that is it. You have reached. You are good enough. You are good enough. That's it. Arun, if I'm talking to you personally, you are good enough. I've seen your ball. You're cracked at ball. You are good. You have beaten me in ranks. Right? You have beaten the other top tanks in rank. You have beaten Lian at rank. You have beaten me in rank. There's nothing left to prove. The only thing that is left to prove right now is to you yourself that you can go higher. Maybe beat me 100% of the times. Maybe beat Lian 100% of the times. That's the point that I'm making. That's it. Okay. Consider Shine. Just consider what your mentality would be if instead of GM4, you went M1 instead and then keep dropping. Well, that's the thing, right? I don't fear the drop, dude. This season I was Diamond 3. If you just go back to my streams maybe 3 weeks earlier or 2.5 weeks earlier, I was Diamond 3, man. From Masters 5 or Masters 4, I dropped directly to fucking Diamond 3. I don't care. My chat trolls me. I know they love me. But they troll me. The people flame me. These players I'll be talking about like now, right now. I'll tell you. This Noisy Don guy he came into one of my games and he said, "Shine, you're so bad." Like, okay, man, I'm bad. This Gucci guy, he steamrolled me 3 games straight on main tank. And then I beat him as well a couple of times. Then I'll tell you. Wait. This Selinex guy was in my game from his alt account and he said, "You're so bad. You're so bad." He said, "You're so bad. When I play on my main, you're so bad." I'm like, okay, man. This guy was 1 and 7 last day and he was flaming me as a tank. Dude, these are just few, and I don't even have the players who constantly fucking troll me or throw my games. I don't have them added, but there are people. Skill issue. Hi, what's going on? Nothing. If Shine wins, his team carried him. If he loses, it's a skill issue. Well, true. I got carried to GM4. Okay, sucks. It's not even a point. That is not even what I'm trying to accomplish or say. Uh, what is yeah. So the thing is, I got carried to GM4 while there is literally no one in my list who is GM4. Let's see. Yavan from Australia and Celestia from where I don't know. He's GM3 and he's GM4. So I don't know who carried me exactly, but people do carry me, I guess. Anyway, that's not even a point. Maybe I got like really lucky and I got hard carried. It's not the point. The point that I'm going to make, even if I'm getting carried or I am carrying, I am still playing on my fucking main. Wait, let me just. Ghost Arun is the one who plays with hackers. No, but had to pull it out there. What was the whole hacker spam? Lian was doing nothing. Don't have to. If you don't know about it, don't have to know about it. GG bro, this is how people defame anyone. No, it's fine. No one played with hacker. Stop playing with hackers. What fame do you have? He's memeing. Don't worry about it. He's memeing. He's always memeing. Don't worry about Cocky Loki. Wait, what? That list is among your friends or for India? Amongst my friends. That is my friend list. Literally, right now on my friend list, there is no one higher than me. I don't know. I think Zia is higher than me though. Only Zia is higher than me. She's the GM3. She's GM3. She's not on my list, so I don't know. I can't see. I can't find anyone. Ghost Arun is there, but there is no GM on support. I think Surf Excel is the GM. Okay, he's not. Right now he's not, but he's I guess GM. I don't know. Again, it's not the point. My point here being that people should play more, man. If you want to do something about any field in your life, you have to grind it more. You cannot sit here and complain about shit. I am just diamond, but guess what? I actually stood toe to toe against a Master 2 Sojourn player. Okay. We both had a mercy pocket. Both teams did C9, but we won because their C9 was worse. Okay. Bro, I face toxicity from Lian. I don't get buttered by anyone now. I'm immune as fuck. It's fine. I am Reema Simp. Okay. And a soldier, by the way. Why am I on page 10? Because you're a bronze scrub. That is why. You should not be even on page 10. Should be somewhere in around page 15. But guys, honestly, all that I had to talk about was the World Cup. Queue already? Dude, I'm here to talk. I have a wedding invitation in an hour. My RAN never gets diffed. My Ryan never gets stiff. What do you mean? Yeah, I don't get diffed, man. If you have been on my stream for the longest, you know I don't. I am the differ. I'm not the diffed. I differ. What differ? You differ. Shut up. Except when your opponent is Ghost Arun, nah. I can diff you. If you have equal DPSs, I will diff you. I don't mind, man, dude. Dude. Do you think I mind trolls and stuff? Like Lian 3 stacks Q snipes me all the time. Not all the time, but he has done it like for 2 to 3 days straight while I was actually ranking up to GM. I don't mind getting trolled. You can diff all of you. Stop talking. Okay. Recent patch is absolutely garbage, nonsense, piece of shit. The recent patch is useless. It's a whole bunch of fuckery and doesn't make any change to the current state of the game. No change. If anything, that will increase the number of Odissas playing the game. If people somehow do not want to play Hog, they will pick Odisha. So it doesn't change shit about the game. Yeah. The new patch is absolutely garbage, trash can. I don't know what else to call it. Like it's like the new patch is when you add I don't know, man. When you add sugar to a sweet cup of coffee, it doesn't make sense. It just makes the sweet part more sweeter. I don't know, man. It just doesn't. It has nothing to do with the change of the game. Nothing changed, man. Hog players will still play Hog, and if they don't want to play Hog, they'll play Odisha. That's it. Because they have nerfed Odisha to the level where it doesn't even feel like a nerf. It doesn't feel like anything. Doesn't feel like shit. Okay? And they have nerfed Hog, right? And they have also adjusted a few things that can be deemed as a buff. Can be deemed as a buff, right? So to say, yeah, this is absolutely useless, by the way. This doesn't do shit about the game. It's absolutely garbage. Like this change is garbage. Okay? So this is a nerf. This is a nerf, but everything here is a 75% buff. So there are 4 parts to it, right? Maximum ammo is a buff. Reload time is a buff. Recovery time reduced from 0.85 to 0.8 seconds. Yeah, so this is a buff. 0.85 to 0.8. This is a buff. And damage per pellet reduced from 6.6 to 6. This is a nerf. So 1, 2, 3 nerfs and 1, 2, 3. So it's like a 50-50, right? But I'm not saying the nerf is more powerful because he cannot one-shot anymore, but he can do a lot of other things, right? He can still hook you, displace you, and not necessarily like in high elo games. If you're hooked, you're still fucking dead. Okay, maybe he can't one-shot you, but you know what happens in pro play? Because I have seen it. I've played a lot of collegiate tier 2 and 2.5, tier 3 crims and tier 2 tournaments to tell you right now that if you're hooked, dude, you still die unless you're a tank. You still die. It doesn't matter. Maybe in the trashy GM plays and master plays, you'll survive. But once you're hooked, you're dead, bro. You're dead. He will not kill you, but the team will focus you because the hooks are literally called. This is a voice comm that you use in games and scrims and stuff. So the hog will just walk, right? What will happen here is hang on. I'll give you a live example of what happened. What will happen? Hey, I hooked Tracer, shoot her. So he will do this much damage, and the rest the team will do. The team will kill. Hey, I hooked this bot. No, whole hog is nerfed, but dude, you will still die. Don't worry. That 10% decrease in the thing will not change anything because the whole hog will last for whatever maybe you will survive in 10% of the situations, but mostly you will not. In high elo games, this is still dead, by the way. You are still dead. Like the hook time to the time that he's coming to you, the cast time, everything is a lot of time for other DPSs or other characters from his team to shoot you. So it's like it's a balance. It's not a nerf. It's good for ranked play, but it is like absolutely changes nothing for competitive scrims and tournaments. Changes nothing. If your team is revolving around a Roadhog, it changes nothing. In fact, it makes it better because he can shoot faster, he can reload faster, right? So this patch is absolutely dog shit. Plus whatever happened to Roadhog will pseudo affect the players. They will think that it's a nerf. A lot of players will actually go on and think it's a nerf, and they'll start playing Odisha. So whatever, man. Maybe you'll take 10% damage over time less with a whole hog and shit, but yeah. Reaper might dominate hog now just because he cannot be one shot. Nah, dude. He can still be hooked, man. You guys forget, in ranked, fuck all can happen. In ranked, Shine OW can reach GM4. So it's a total fuckery. If I can reach GM4, it's a total fuckery out there, right? As soon as he's hooked, people will shoot him. I get 40 FPS, not even playing my hardware. 40 FPS is enough. GG's, man. What mouse do I use? The most basic mouse, G402.
Double, triple kill.
Back to the dirt. Oh yeah.
Only infantry. Threat defeated.
We'll have to wait and watch to see what happens with these characters. Like, I have to play ranked a bit now to understand the viability of these characters. Honestly, like, no joke. Anyway, my point being, the patch is absolutely garbage. That is the point. Nothing else. The patch is absolutely garbage. It doesn't... Insane Value for... I got it for 2k, man. Plus, I don't even remember when I got it. I have no clue. I have so many mouse and mice lying around here. I don't know what. But I just use this one because I like this. G102? I don't know. It is not. But it does affect clutch situations. So there are... you use the same mouse, G402. It's a good mouse. It's a light mouse. Cosmic Bite. If you are here talking about Red Gear, Cosmic Bite, Red Dragon, please don't talk. Don't talk and leave. You're already someone that I don't consider as a pro player. Or a semi-pro. G402 is light, yeah. G502 is heavy. G402 is actually light. G502 is heavy. This is light. This is not high. This is not heavy. I have a G502 as well. That is heavy. Sure, man. Get whatever you want. No one is stopping you. You try my mouse, then you'll know. Send it to me, man. I'll try. I don't care. Then I guess 102 gram is light for me, I guess. I'm not high as fuck. I think 102 grams or 120 grams is light for me. How much is G502? Dude, this cocky locky has just come here to fucking meme around. How heavy is G502? Because that is heavy for me. G402 is not heavy for me. I find this absolutely apt. I'm not going to hold your mouse. Nope. Send me your mouse or send me the money to buy your mouse. I'll buy it, I'll review it, and then I'll use it. Got G502 Hero right now? Yeah, that is a heavy mouse, right? It's heavy. I have used those वो माउस जिसमें ना बीच में वो नेट नहीं होते हैं. किसका है वो? मेरे को नहीं पता किसका है. No, my mouse is working for 2.5 years. Yeah, Honeycomb. What is the brand name? Is Honeycomb. I've used that. I had a piece to review it for a client, and I used that for a couple of months. But I don't remember. Those are light mouse. That was a very light mouse. I could see through it. I think 120 is light for me, man. Plus, I have really heavy hands. My hands are heavy. Like I have a big palm, big wrist, and everything. So I think for me, this is fine. But G502 is actually heavy. My buttons already fell out, but I'm still using it. Out of your G502, which you just bought, it already fell out? What do you mean? Ah, okay. Wireless makes a huge difference. How? Wireless can unironically make no difference. But a better mouse can. Wireless cannot make any difference as such. But a better mouse can. Like a better wireless, like there is. Do you use a bungee? No, I don't use a bungee. Dude, I have a very basic setup. My only PC specs, my CPU is pretty expensive. That's it. And everything else is pretty basic. Sure, I'll play Winston. Two zero eight zero Ti was 1.5 lakhs when it came out, and I bought it at that time. So I think that is expensive for me. A fucker who goes to a choreographed dance wedding will not understand the value of 1.5 lakhs, but I do. I'll just play characters that are. My CPU box is expensive. The CPU box that I said. Tank has aiming heroes to shine, just avoids them. How? I play Diva. I play Ram. And calls them broken. What exactly? Hog and Odisha are broken. There's unironically nothing to call them out about that. They are broken. Oh, Diva doesn't need him. Okay, dude. Okay. Yeah, of course. Doesn't need him. Carry to GM for true. Yeah, Diva doesn't need him. True, man. Doesn't need him. Okay. I play Sigma. Has some kind of aiming. I can play Junker Queen once she's actually good. Not right now and just fuck shit up for myself. Yeah. And there's no other tank that can be called non-broken and has aim. Maybe Diva, so I can play Diva also. Diva can you actually need to aim on Diva to be better. You can do whatever and you still like there's a difference between good Diva players and average Diva players. Yeah, whatever. Then things aiming on torso is equal to aiming XD. Who? I'm not aiming on torso. Like Diva requires aim. You have to headshot your bullets, man. Now you don't play anything other than Ryan and Winston and Diva, so Diva requires aiming. So Diva requires aiming. Diva requires aiming. Sure, man? Okay. Okay. Let me prove it to you right now. Shut up, you bitches. Shut up, bitches. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, there is a difference between this Diva player and this Diva player. There is a huge difference. A Diva player who can do this and a Diva player who can do this. There is a huge difference. So shut up. But you're the first player, no? Why will I aim at the torso? Difference is in delusion? Unless you're aiming at a tank, okay. But that is not true, even you guys know that. That is not true. I always go for the head.
Hard countered.
Is it true that Diva players have no skill? No, they have a lot of skill. You don't need to aim there, but you can't help it if. Okay. Why did our chat stop appearing below your face? It is there. It is right there appearing below my face. What do you mean? It is just there. Are you kidding me or what? Yeah, you are kind of bugged. So there's a difference between this player and a difference between this finish shot anti, right? And so Diva requires aiming. So shut up. In the same way that ball requires aiming, Diva also requires aiming. Might not be as much, but you still can kill off a target sooner rather than later, and that will save you time.
내 손 좀 냈지.
No one wants to see a Odisha. No one wants to see a Odisha unranked GM series.
Diving in.
I can't play ball for shit though. I have no clue what to do with this character unless there is a payload and I can just hook and swing. Like he cares about what is you want to see? Yeah, I do care. Been trying to see his hog for months now, okay. Yes, now it's on moving targets and you're up in the sky. What? Ah! I have no clue how to play this character, by the way. Like, I have zero mechanics. I know zero mechanics of this character. Anyway. Anyway, that's not the point I was making. I was saying that ball requires aiming, right? Ball requires aiming, right? In the same way, Diva also requires aiming. Maybe not as much, but it does. You still have to finish off targets sooner. You can't just like body shot them and expect to kill them a second later when they'll be like cleansed and healed and I don't know full HP, and then you'll have to just feed, and you're just feeding on them. So no, I just said it requires aim. I've always said that it requires aim. Not as much as Diva, but it does. It does. Like there are so many other these are big targets, man. I can hit them all day. Nothing will happen. But the thing is, when you are in game and the hitboxes are so small, you have to hit them. It is very difficult. It is very difficult to land these shots. Like it doesn't have a bigger bullet size like the fucking Diva thing, right? The Diva has a larger bullet hitbox, right? But this does not. Like you have to have precise aiming on ball. I know that. But saying Diva does not require aim is kind of false. Plus, dude, I don't care. I don't even play Diva that much. Except for one map, I don't even play her that much. Or maybe 2 maps. So I don't care about Diva that much. I'm saying Diva does require aim. It is not about me having aim or not. I have always said that my aim is absolutely jack shit. Like I can't aim for shit. But that doesn't mean Diva requires no aim. Diva also has infinite ammo, yeah. So what are you trying to prove? I have said the exact same things that you have just said. What the fuck?
We're in this together. All of us. Railgun powered and ready to fight. Right on the money.
Triple kill.
What else you got?
Double.
Anyway, yeah, that was about it. The point was not here that I am trying to convince you that I have aim or I don't have aim.
Not your finest hour.
I play in front of you 24 hours. You can already see what skills I have and what skills I don't. It is not about me trying to prove anything about myself. It is about we as a country trying to prove something to the outer world. It's not about me having aim or not. I can be one of the
Enemy
biggest
down.
garbage players of Overwatch, but that doesn't mean that I don't love my country, or I don't want to do good things for my country, right?
Railgun powered and ready to fight.
I want to,
I'd stay down.
right? Go India, true. इधर भी नशे में घुसे रहे हो. जय हिंद. पठान देख के patriotism. Pathan is absolutely garbage, dog shit, poop can of a movie, but okay. But okay, I'll take that.
Stay down.
Double kill.
Okay.
How's that for a flyby?
They nerfed Sojourn also. No, I don't know how much of this nerf is a nerf. I don't know, man.
Threat neutralized.
Much love for India. I appreciate that, Wesley. If you're new, do sub, man. If you're new, do sub to the channel. Like I stream every day. Today I'm in a bit of a hurry because I had an early movie, and then I have a wedding invitation as well that I have to unironically appear.
Couldn't keep up.
I think if they remove headshot from this fucking right click, this character will be good. It will still be a very picked character, but you have to remove headshot from this character, man. Like of the railgun, right click. The right click should not headshot. Nope. This headshot is very
That's
powerful.
just embarrassing.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah.
This ends now. Headshot. Two down. I warned you.
Double.
Cybernetics regulated.
Yeah, you have to remove headshot from this character. Like, from the railgun at least. From the railgun actually, nothing else. Her entire kit is very useful, but the headshot on her railgun makes her really powerful, man. Really fucking powerful. Playing any match tonight? I would want to, but then I have somewhere to go and in like 30 minutes. So if I queue, my queue times are pretty long. Like, it's 18 minutes. So as long as the game fucking starts, I'll have to leave. I have to leave in 30 minutes. So 20 minutes of queue time I cannot afford. But we'll be playing tomorrow for sure. And we'll be climbing or deranking or whatever. Staying the same rank either. We'll be playing tomorrow for sure. Same time. Similar time, maybe an hour or 2 hours earlier. I'm really unhappy because a lot of European teams could not make to EMEA and EMEB, man. Especially Denmark, Finland, Iceland. Portugal is also not there. I don't know. I'm really sad about that. Thank you, man, Wesley. Someday you will hop onto my stream someday. Because I'm streaming every day, so yeah. Someday you will actually. But yeah, I think but I think, guys, honestly, this will be my time. I just wanted to talk about certain aspects of the World Cup and the certain factors of the Overwatch community that India has to offer. I'll come back tomorrow and stream, maybe tonight, who knows. Okay, take care, guys. I really love you all. Thank you for your time, and I hope Team India can pull off something really good, hopefully. Okay, take care, guys. Bye bye. Love you all. I really do love and appreciate all of your time that you give to this channel. I do. Bye bye. Good night. Bye bye.